What up, YouTube? It's Mega back again with another Zoro deck profile, and I'm spicing up a bit today. Made some changes. I've been messing around with the ratios and stuff, trying to find some of the issues that we're sort of dealing with in certain spots with this deck. And I've made a couple changes. We're gonna run a couple games with this. I know there's been a ton of success with the Zoro deck as of recently, so I was really hyped to kind of do some new changes and see what we could come up with. But a couple of additions. I've cut the hidden killers down to 2. I've added in an Uta, and I'll read quickly. It says return up to 1 red card character other than Uta with the 3 costs or less from your trash to your hand, which is pretty powerful if you think about the number of 3 costs that we run in the deck. Obviously, being able to get out your choppers and your blockers. I'm running 1 copy of the Diablo Jambe, and then I'm running 2 copies of the Drum Kingdom 5 cost Dalton, which with 1 Dawn on play, give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 1,000 for the turn, and then if you attach 1 Dawn active main once per turn, take a top card of your life and add it to your hand. This character gains rush. Super powerful to get a sneaky little attack in there. Obviously Sanji has a similar ability but doesn't have the ability to attack on play, so this definitely helps quite a bit. So we're gonna run into some quick games, see what we can do with this deck, and then see if we can get some W's and show you guys a new way to play this deck. But once again, Zoro is one of my favorites and excited to show you guys what this new deck can do. All right, peace. All right, YouTube, we are back. First matchup against a Yamato. We're gonna go first. Definitely see some nice pieces here. Shut up and come event. We'll keep this and we'll go first. We'll pass turn. They're gonna look to load up on us on our next turn here, so we just have to kind of be prepared for that, for the double attack. So I think the best bet will be here is to go ahead and search, get this, and then swing 6 at life. We do have 3K and a Don, so we'll pass. And they're gonna obviously get 2 lives off of us here. They did take that first one, which was very good. And they're gonna play hold. They're gonna swing 5. And I don't know that, so we'll see. They'll play the chopper, and then we can just trash that. I think that was just a misread on their part. I wouldn't normally have done that way. So we do have 3 and 2. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna swing. We'll swing a base 6 here. Play the chopper. I think I'm gonna just establish the board wide here. So I'm gonna go chopper again. Play the hiking bear, and then I'm gonna swing 5. We do have the event as well as 2K, so we will be able to at least defend one of them. Ideally, I want to keep the chopper. But that may not necessarily be, and they whiff again, which is they did end up whiffing on this search. So hopefully we'll be able to get some value out of it. They'll swing 6 into 5 if they're smart. Most of the time they're going to swing here. That's fine because we'll use the event and then play out another chopper and let that one go, which is so gross to be completely honest. And then I'm assuming they're going to swing here, and then they have this swing, so they're going to go in there, which is fine, and then they're going to swing 6 into 4. Which I can't save that chopper, unfortunately, which sucks, but that's just the nature of it. So now we're going into this. We're going to play leader ability. We do have 6, so we could double rush here. So we'll go 6. We'll play out the Robson. They're going to pass on it. We'll swing 6 again. Play out the chopper. And then we've got wait for their. So they did use the Onami, which is fine. So we'll swing 6 into 5 again. And then we'll deploy another one and swing 6 into 5 again. And they get another trigger. And they just quit. So quick, easy match, super impressive. These guys had some big bodies ready to go on this next turn. So that was our first match. pretty simple and clean, like I said before. I mean, this is just straightforward. Zoro has been topping in a lot of major events, showing up, and really just not all black Lucci BY. It's given us an alternative option in the meta currently. It's not black oriented, so definitely very, very clean, easy battle. Let's go to the next one. And all right, guys, we're back here. Goon Gang. We're gonna go first, see if we can pick up some of our pieces here again. We do have a blocker. Every time I seem to like mulligan hands like this, I end up getting worse hands, but we will mulligan. We did pick up Searcher and Event with the chopper, so not as bad as it usually ends up being. So we will do our Searcher on one. Guess we'll pick up another one of these. So definitely high roll. If we're able to establish both of these early on, we will cause a lot of pain for this guy. King is one of the he wants to get to late game, so our goal will be to rush him down as soon as possible. And I'm going to be doing everything in my possible power to fill that board. So going into this turn, we're going to swing 5 at the face. And he's probably going to, oh, he took it. All right, cool. So we're going to play the chopper, to play the hiking bear, and then pass turn. He's going to be going to his 4-don. He's going to be able to ramp. He's going to swing 6 into my 3 here. I really can't do anything about it, and he's going to pass turn again. All right, so here again, I want to once again establish myself. Going into the next turn, it might be beneficial for us to have that. So I'm going to do this leader ability. I'm going to swing 6 at face, play the hiking bear, and then we'll establish another one, and then play this. Unfortunately, I'm not able to grab anything off of that, and then we're going to swing 6 at face, and he just quits out. So very quick match. He had literally nothing in his hand for counter, and we'll hop into the next video. Thanks. Alright, guys, we're back up against purple blue Kaido. We're gonna go first. We're gonna mulligan because we want to see that chopper, and we're on that first turn, so we're gonna pass. One dumb up. We've got a decent hand, nothing crazy. I mean, I'm filling out this deck style. It's decent. It's not like super great, but I definitely see the validity in it. I'm definitely messing around with the list to kind of see what makes the most sense. So he's going to go ahead, and when your opponent character is KO'd, you may add 1 Don and 1 Don to your deck as that is active. So interesting. Our goal here is just to get him down as soon as possible. So we're on 3 Don. We're going to swing 5 in the face. He'll counter out of that for sure. Then we'll play the chopper, and looks like we're going to whiff, and then we're going to pass turn. And he gives up one of his blockers, which is always nice to see. So he's on 4 Don. He's going to play stage, and then he's going to swing 6. And I feel like I need to be as healthy as possible. I don't really know kind of what I'm going to be expecting here. So here we can definitely Searcher, get another one of these. That's cool. Let's do this into this, swing 6, and I have a feeling he's just gonna, oh, he did not block out of that one, so we're gonna swing 6 again, and we whiff again, which is really bad. And then we'll be able to play this, we'll be able to play the next one, and then play the hiking bear, and then pass turn. So we'll see what he ends up doing. He is low hand size. We are at 7 Don, so I'm gonna have to start putting some mega pressure on him, because now he can start to establish some of his bodies. We've already seen that he's cashed away one of them, and he's running the 9-drop Kaido rush. So we definitely need to like hurry up and get him as low as possible in this next couple turns. He's gonna swing 6 here, which I feel like I have to. Yeah, because that's not gonna be worth anything later on unless he can Don up. So he's gonna put this. So he's gonna KO that one, which is fine. And he's gonna swing at the hiking bear, which is cool. And he will gain the arrested Don. So let's go. We know he's not gonna be able to stop this attack. And then we're gonna swing 7 again, play out the antler chopper. We don't have anything to play off of it. And then we're gonna play the Kid and Killer and swing 8 to face. And I think he has significant amounts of bricks in hand. So, and then we'll just, to get rid of this, we'll get rid of that. And he is going to 9, so he would have to play a blocker. Oh wow, he actually protected that. Interesting. I don't understand the logic in him pitching a 2K to protect that particular card. Unless I'm missing something. I guess he wanted to gain value off of it. Okay. Not that I was going to be swinging with that anyways. He's on 9 Don, so like he's got 2 swings. He can clear my board, but if he 9 drops, he just loses. So I think he's thinking, well, what's the best course of action here? So he's going to swing 7 into probably here. And then he's going to 9 drop and just lose the game next turn, unless he has a blocker. He might try to just block her up, which makes perfect sense if he's smart. I mean, he could play the. Okay, so he does play blocker. But once again, I still have the ability to, because I'll be at what, 9 Don next turn. So I could play this. Yeah, I think this makes sense, right? And then we minus this. Then we'll attach a Don to this. And then draw a card for life, for rush. And then we'll swing 7 into 5. So if he does decide to take it on blocker, then he's gonna, it is what it is. I don't think that I have enough to kill him with 8 anyways. So let's just do this to get rid of that. And he can actually kill me anyways, but he will be able to clear my board again. So I do want to. Okay, so he ended up. Did he have enough to counter? What did he have? Oh, I did have enough to kill him. Okay, sweet. So we were able to get there. He just had a really, really bricky hand, and we're able to get to it. I don't see a lot of the purple, blue-purple Kaido, but nice matchup. Got the dub, and we'll hop into the next match. Peace. Alright guys, we're up here again with the psychotherapist up into the Belo Betty strategy. Okay, so definitely, I haven't played this matchup that much. I know they spam the board with a lot of big bodies, so I'm going to have to get really active really quick. So we get double chopper off the rip, which is really good. We'll pass turn. I'm just going to establish my monsters here as soon as possible. So let's do the swing base 5 at life. They give it to me. And then they obviously get to play stuff off of that for triggers, which is pretty fine. So we're just going to be super aggro in this particular matchup. And then we're going to pass turn. We do have a decent amount of counter in hand, so we're not like completely on an island. They did play out the Sanji blocker, and then he's going to play the Zoro Leader, which is sort of annoying if I lose a life, obviously, but I'm going to protect. Actually, that could be useful next turn. So let's do this, and then they're going to pass turn. We're going into our 5 Don turn, so there's a couple things. I can't establish the other chopper to go wider. Let's see what they're going to do. We'll be able to apply some serious pressure on this next turn. So you're going to swing 8. Interesting enough. And I just don't want to give them any free cards in general. I just don't. I refuse to give them free cards. And that may not necessarily be the right play there, but for me, I just feel like it makes sense. He turned his blocker sideways to try to gain advantage, and I think I'm just going to have to punish him. I'm going to punish him for that. So let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Play the chopper blocker. And then we'll be able to swing 5 and 6. I mean, he could give me 2 cards here if he wanted to, which is neither here nor there. Let's swing another 5 here. And then I'll swing 6 here. And let's see what they do. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna counter out of this. I could have swung 9 to get them down to 1. But he did play a blocker. So he's gonna pitch. Okay, 2 cards. He's just pulled his old hand out, which is fine. So we'll go double blocker and then force him to make some life decisions here. I think we're in a commanding position at this particular turn. They he said I high rolled. That's life, man. Unfortunate for him, but that's pretty much game unless he's able to like. I mean, I do have a 2K, so if I keep any of my blocker choppers, he just pretty much loses in general. I mean, he's gonna lose anyways, but this just makes it incredibly hard for him to do anything, because like if he turns this sideways versus using the effect, that's gonna cost him. And then obviously he's got this, so he's probably thinking he's only got 2 cards in hand, and I'm just gonna load up and just, you know, Hail Mary, and then see what he ends up doing. But it's definitely been unfortunate situation for him. It's a character you control other than this character's power is 7,000 or more. This power raise rush. I don't think that he's going to even be able to get there anyways. So probably, I don't even know if it makes sense to play a Don here. He swings 5 here, 5 here, 6, 7. So he's going to swing 7 there, okay. Which I would have done as well. Obviously just trying to like figure out how to get the path forward. Like I said before, if I keep either one of these, I'll be able to clear his board. I'll be able to clear pretty much any of those units he has available there. He only has 1 Don left, so there's only a couple things he can do. He can only really attack twice and base 5s, and I'm gonna be able to keep. So he's gonna pitch. So that's gonna bump his thing. So he'll be able to swing 7, 7, 8. I keep forgetting. So he's got 2 swings, so he'll probably go here and here, which is fine, and then I'll just load up. Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do. So we can take that. Okay. And he's gonna take that. Okay. So he has no blockers available. I'm gonna push him to 0. But before I do that, let me just see if I can get lucky here. Wasn't unable, but I do have that shut up and come event. Let's go. He can't actually. Damn, I don't have. He can't defend anything, but I don't get any value out of this, so I can put him to 0 immediately. I guess it doesn't make any difference, but I could just I could clear his board, right? Like, I know I can get 1 damage off for sure, but I also want to be able to. So what is the biggest threat here? I guess I just base 5 here. He can't do anything about it. And then see what, because like I can clear the board. Put him to 0 does nothing when he has a ton of pressure next turn. So I'm gonna just do. Maybe I can establish the Machina actually. Yeah, I'll do that. That way it gives me a little bit of. So I'll put him to 1, or I can just clear him down to just 1, because he's going to 8 next turn. Damn. Decision. I guess the proper thing to do here is just, I can clear this. Yeah, I think that's the right move. I wasn't able to get any advantage off of it. Because I'm going to be able to win. He's going to play a blocker next turn anyway. So I give him 1 card in hand. And then get rid of the one thing that he needs most. And he has only 1 target to kind of attack. So you can play some units, a couple blockers maybe. Sanji blocker. So I'm assuming, I don't know how many they run in this package. But I still will be able to get an attack off on here. And then whatever I'm able to pull off. I did whiff my search. So hopefully that means that my next turn, my next search will give me a couple units. I mean, putting him to 0 with those 3 units didn't make any sense with all the Don that he was going to have to be able to extend his board wide and potentially add blockers to make it so that way I can't win the game. So I think the right call was there. And now you could comment below and let me know if I'm off, but I think the right play there was to go into the board and kind of remove some of his units. So he's going to swing 7 there. We'll just go ahead and do this, and cool, we were able to get another chopper, so sweet. That's even better. I mean, I could have played the blocker, but I really kind of want to see cards here. So now he's got attacking to me, and he's only got 6 Don. So I'll be able to use Makino's effect to buff the Nami, and then add some Don, then swing. So swing 3 swings we should be able to get off at this particular moment. Should be really good, actually. And I'm assuming they're going to try to figure out how they can survive, so I'm assuming they're going to play some form of blocker here. Because he didn't have enough Don. I know he gets like the buff plus 3,000 when he discards a trigger, but if he doesn't have a trigger there, if I read that right, so any character type, give up to 3 of your revolutionary types. With that, when you discard a revolutionary army type from your hand. So he has to have a revo type from hand. And then he won't be able to defend anything. So I think he's kind of like in a tough spot here in general. Or just kind of slow rolling. Or you could just concede. I guess that makes the most sense here. Either way, this game is pretty much over. We'll see what he ends up deciding to do. And I apologize it's taking so long for this guy to just make a decision. I mean, there's just really nothing he can do in general. Because I'm going to get 3 swings off anyways, so I don't really know what he's going to do here. And it's been several minutes waiting for this guy to really make his decision up. I don't want to type anything. Oh, he just passed turn. Interesting. So he must have something there. Let's see what he has. So he must be trying to go. So he did have a blocker. Okay, cool. That's what I figured, anyways. So we can go 6, 7, 8, 9. He'll give me. Okay. Well, you'll have to take it on Sanji for sure. I legit ain't. I mean, I'm gonna put you to 0 anyway, so I mean, I guess you could. I'm gonna swing 6, 7, 8, 9 again anyway. So he's either, I mean, he either takes it on this and then I put you to 0, and then next turn I don't know what you do actually. There's really nothing to think about. You have no cards in hand. I think some people just troll. I mean, I have no idea what this guy's doing. It's just, come on. Let's just get this thing over with, buddy. Makes sense. Okay, and then he's going to let's see what he does. And then he's going to play KO up to 4. Okay, so he's going to KO. I'm assuming, yeah, the Makino, which is fine. And then we'll just. I think I messed up there actually. I should have left up 1 Don. Definitely should have left 1 Don up. That was a mistake on my part. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening here. This guy's taking a hell of a long time. I should have left up the 1 Don so that way I had an aggro unit available to me, because now he has the ability to clear off my entire board and play a blocker, which kind of sucks, but you know, that's the nature of it. We'll see what ends up happening. He is going to pitch one of his units, so he's going to be able to swing and then he's got 10 Don, so I'm curious to see what he's going to do here. Why not use that ability, and then I guess he has a master plan. Oh, he doesn't have any cards in hand anyway, so he just loses the game. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what his logic is here, but GG's, buddy. Didn't even give me a chance to do it. You guys saw it here. Really strong showing. I haven't played Belo. Belo seems pretty decent anyways, but let's hop over to the deck profile here. New version, running adult. I didn't see the Uda that often, and this came into play a couple different times, but I don't feel really great about it. It does give me an extra 1k, and then I did have the single Diablo Jambe, which I did not see at all outside of bottom decking it when I was searching. But overall, I think that the deck is still strong. There's a number of different ways to kind of make it even better, and this is just me kind of trying out a little bit of tech to be able to see if I can bump up the aggression and offer some more pressure for the deck in the long term. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and give us a comment. We'll continue to feed you guys all this lovely content in regards to the OP08 meta, and then obviously we've got 9 coming up here shortly, 8.5 with the star decks at the end of the month, which I'll be doing some videos on Doflamingo and some of the other star decks that are coming out. So really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. We've been growing really good, and I want to continue to provide great content, and hopefully you guys give me feedback. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and until next time, peace. Mega.